signing on. But before this video starts, I would like to say, please, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment. Thank you very much. So, let's get on with the video. So, in today's modern age, I would like to say that we have forgotten the male of the household. And why it is my belief? Well, this video was inspired by a little YouTuber I watched. His name is Sandman. You should go check him out. Just type in Sandman. And the movement is named MGTOW. Now, MGTOW is a very interesting subject, in my personal opinion. You see, MGTOW is discussing terminology for men so we can fit women into different categories, because men have a hard time with this, because I've seen my father go through his awful, terrible relationships. I've seen my grandfather go through troubles with his wives and girlfriends and all his dating. I've seen my great-grandfather go through. I've seen my own mother be awful to me at certain times. And MGTOW explains this, and when it explains this, it puts it in terminology that men can see and understand. And this is why I would like to make this video. Secondly, in my local city, I saw a news report on my local news. This was, everyone was getting giddy over a new warming shelter. I thought that was nice, because, well, it gets coldest maybe 3 below 0. When you're homeless, that can be a big trouble. And it's always nice to have a local warming shelter. However, the warming shelter said they allowed women and children only. There is no men. This made me a little ticked off, because I realized that almost every government program and thing in, substitute and Section 8 housing is all for women, not men. So that's because you have another sexual reproductive organ. You can go freeze out in the cold on the sidewalk, you dirty hobo. And I thought that was upsetting. So this is why I make this video, to explain why this feminist society is awful. And I have a chart right here to prove it. Now, for reference, all these statistics on this chart are from Google. You can go look them up right now. I'll bring this chart up for you so you can see. Here, we have this chart. Now, again, for reference, all these are from Google. You can go look them up. Sorry for my poor grammar here and poor writing. I apologize. I was trying to hold my pen in one hand and balance the board in the other. So, at first we have women divorcing men rate. So, by which is 71% in the United States. So, the rate is women divorce men 71% time more than men. Men only have 31% divorce rate. So you can start to see a little bit of a pattern here. Women divorcing men by crazy, and men divorcing women only a smidgen. Now what we have here is a 71 spending an overall choice rate in American households. So women control most of all the business decisions in the household. Men controlling 31% of that. Women control 71% of that. And I will get to why is that in a second here. feminist movement in the mid to late 60s, the statistics have skyrocketed. And currently they are starting to skyrocket more and more. These are luring to a lower and lower birth population, which is pretty bad. And it's really bad when China, who has 2 billion people and has been overpopulated for centuries, just removed their one-child policy, which is pretty insane for China. So, if we see that here, that's pretty concerning. Now you see, due to the feminist movement, our society has been destroyed. You see, when you have women divorcing men at the same rate, we have a thing called, in the big town terms, called divorce rate. Now that's when a woman takes all the money a man has and the children. What this does is takes the children, takes all his money, and leaves the man damn near homeless. So, you see, when it leaves him out on the street, that creates more homeless or more homeless issues. And when she takes the children, you see, God knows what will happen with the children. She can raise them in the same feminist society. We'll start the repeat over again. So, if she has a little boy to take care of, most likely that little boy will grow up as, well, as my dad grew up, hating his mother. And, well, more hating women. If she raises a little girl, that little girl will be just like her. A raging feminist will make some man's life awful one day. And the cycle repeats. And if this keeps repeating, this means that there will be lower and lower population and less happy people. Now, you see, there was a study where scientists went around America and they asked people, are you more or less happy since the feminist movement? Most responded, less happier. You see, the women who were in the feminist movement, they said they're less happy because they're in their 60s or 70s. They're old cougars at the bar asking for their beer with some 80-year-old loser picking them up. So this is what happened in our society. So they've asked men, are you more or less happy? Men responded, we are less happy because it's harder to get and be with a woman. Because the fear of being divorce raped and having children, getting connected to them, and then losing them. These men are usually your dirty uncle who's moved to Vegas in his 40s. So, what this has done is this, you see, the men have seen their brothers, their other male family members, I can't remember at the current moment, and they have seen them, when they look at these men, they have seen their family get destroyed by feminism. Because their brothers, their cousins, their uncles have been destroyed because they see the divorce rapes, they see their friends get divorce raped and get the children from them, and they see them and say they don't want that to happen to them. So that leads to a lower birth population. Because the men are too afraid to marry the women over concerns of just regular peace, and if they can even have their children or their money. And this is part 1. I upload each and every day on this YouTube channel. Make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment. And this will be the Desert Fox, signing off.